guys, welcome back to my channel Humpty Dumpty 2. I hope you all are doing well. Now that you've clicked the thumbnail and you're already watching this video, you know that I found a job in Canada, in Toronto to be precise, and I found this job in 1 month. Basically, I was searching for jobs. I started searching and in a month I could land a job of my interest and of my profile, and I am quite satisfied and happy with that. So that's a good news and that's a big update in my life. And yeah, starting a job after 9 months of Kabir is even more exciting and I'm a little anxious. So in this video today, I will be sharing what strategy did I use, what is my work profile, what is the important and tricky technique that I used which helped me find a job matching to my profile in just 1 month. So let's quickly look at the points I will be discussing in today's video. Number one, what was my profile in India? Second, what is my current profile? What is the current profile in the job that I've landed? Number three, what are the websites I referred to? Number four is the strategy. I will share the tips and trick with you guys. And number five, we will speak about the market scenario here in Canada. Alright, so number one, my job profile in India. So guys, I was into IT consulting and I was doing more of functional work into digital transformation, specifically robotic process automation, artificial intelligence. And with this, I was also involved in activities like RFPs, project management, stakeholder management, all of these things. I will not go into a lot of technicalities because many of you will not understand who are not from this background, but at a high level I was into IT consulting, digital transformation space. Now let's talk about my current job profile here in Canada, Toronto. So I've got a job into IT sector which is same as I was doing before. The only changes here, I don't have to work on the consulting practice part. I was more into consulting there in India, but here there's nothing in that space. I could not find something relevant to my profile. So I've taken roles and responsibilities of project management here. I was doing that in my previous role as well, but I was doing a lot of other things with that too. But here it's more like project manager, project management activities, stakeholder management and vendor management. So that's my profile. But the good part is I've come into the same sector, IT sector, so I have experience from that space and I can leverage that here. Now the next point, which I know many of you will be curious to know, what are the websites I referred to when I started my job hunting here in Toronto. So guys, there's only one website that I refer to. If you are already following me on Instagram and you've been watching my previous videos, this is the only website I've spoken about a lot of times, and it is the popular one, LinkedIn. Yes, I did not look at any other job portal, neither I signed up or registered on any other job portal or any other recruiter agency. I just searched for jobs on LinkedIn, dedicatedly on LinkedIn, and that worked for me. With this, I also spoke to a lot of my friends and I did, spread a word that I'm looking out for opportunities in my profile, and I shared my resume with a lot of my friends and I asked them to refer me in their companies if they have any openings. So that's what I did. Just two things, LinkedIn and referral through friends. Now next, let's talk about in detail what was the strategy that I used and what worked for me. So I'll talk about this strategy in various steps. So let's talk about step number one. Guys, you need to have a profile on LinkedIn, of course, and it has to be complete, right? You can't leave any information incomplete. You have to put down everything that you've done, talk about your work experience, your education, what are the skill sets that you've worked on, what are your strengths, everything. If somebody visits your LinkedIn profile, he or she should be able to get complete information about your profile, and that should be sufficient for the person to understand, okay, this guy is a fit for me, okay, this girl is a fit for me and I want to reach out to this person. So that's how it works. Number two, get your resume ready, especially in the PDF format, because when you will start contacting people will come back to you and ask for your profile. You should have a document ready with you so that you can straight away send it to them to their email. So there's nothing like your resume should be 1 page, 1.5 page, 2 pages. I would say keep it concise, max 1.5 pages or 2 pages if you have lots and lots of experience, but don't exceed over that. People do have a resume which are 3 pages, 4 pages. It's okay, but then there's no stopping that the resume can't be 5 pages, 6 pages, but that becomes too lengthy for anyone to read, right? just think about it. If you're reading someone's resume and you have 10 resume to read in a day, you will prefer to read in detail a resume which is 2 pages, right? And you will be able to absorb a lot of from that resume compared to a resume which is 6 pages. Now, third is, how do you search for jobs on LinkedIn? So guys, LinkedIn has a special section called jobs where you can search for the jobs based on the keywords and the location that you enter. So for example, in my case, it was Toronto. I was specifically looking out for jobs in Toronto, but I also checked for jobs in other provinces as well, because sometimes people allow remote work as well. So you can do that. Then you can put your skill set, number of years of experience, etc. And on the basis of your search criteria that you set, you will get lots of jobs populated. Now you can just scroll through, and whatever job you find suitable as per your skill set and you are interested in, what you can do is first check if you have any of your friend or any of your known connection already working in that company. The reason why you should do is because instead of applying for that job on that company portal, you can ask that person to refer you in that organization, because that works better, and that gives you higher chances for your resume to get picked up and to be scanned by the HR company or the automated system that they have. If you don't have any connection within your network, you can search for people on LinkedIn, anybody who's working, and you can reach out to that person. Hey, I'm looking out for a job and I found an interesting job in this organization, I mean where the person is, and you can ask him, okay, will you be able to refer me? This is my job profile. You can give him more details, and if the person is interested, he can refer you to that company. Another thing what you can do is you can also look out for HRs working in that company on LinkedIn. You will find a lot of HRs. Of course, many of them will not reply to you. I would say 90% of the HRs won't reply to you, but you still have 10% chance where HRs can come back to you, right? You can just drop them a note, add them to your network, and send a message that I'm looking out for an opportunity and I found a suitable opportunity in your company. Could you please refer me, or could you please direct me to any HR or any other person who is dealing with that function or that job particularly. So these things will help. One tip I would say, don't expect prompt response from people. You will try to contact people on LinkedIn, and not every time people will come back to you saying, hey, hi, of course you contacted me, let me just share your resume. It doesn't happen that way. So you have to keep trying, and there are a lot of people who will be ready to help you, but then you have to ask for it, right? So don't stop trying. You will try for one day, 1 week, 1 month. You will start getting a positive response from people, but then you have to do it. So this is the strategy I use, and I feel this is a good trick, and it really works for a lot of people, and it worked for me. Check LinkedIn 3 to 4 times daily, because jobs are keep on getting added. Companies keep posting their jobs on the portal, so you have to keep trying, keep checking it. As and when you find the job open on the portal, quickly apply for it. Now this was if you find a relevant job matching your profile and you're interested in applying for that. Next I'm going to talk about is if you don't find any relevant job and you want to go any other path, right? What you can do is you can start looking out for recruiters on LinkedIn, add them to your connections, send them message that you're looking for a job, send them details. So you have to send a message, and it has to be concise. You don't have to send a lot of information that, but just talk about that you are looking for a job, what's your skill set, how many years of experience you have, and what are you expecting in the new role. So a good message also helps you get a good response from the recruiter. So make sure you draft a good message. It's one-time job, right? You just keep it drafted in your folder, and when you start contacting the recruiters, you can use that same message and get started with your connection. That's how it works. Connect with as many people as possible, because when you will send a profile, your resume to a friend, maybe your friend's friend has an opening in his or her company, right? So that's how the path gets started or gets defined, and that's how you build more contacts, and that's how your resume gets to the person who's actually looking out for an opportunity. So that's how it works. And with all this, the last, you really have to prepare well for the interview. Even if you get shortlisted and you get a call, you have to speak up on what you have done, and you have to prove your worth. So you have to be prepared really well. The interviews are tough here. I mean, people ask a lot of questions, and they'll drill you on the skill set they're hiring for. So you have to be prepared well. You don't want to lose any opportunity. Of course, sometimes sometimes it doesn't work out, that's okay, but don't lose hope. If one is gone, the other will be coming, but just keep working hard and keep preparing. So that's the key message I want to give. Now next is, what is the current market scenario? So guys, I started looking out for a job in February. That's when I started, like mid-February or something. So that's when I contacted people and looked on LinkedIn, and that time the job market was really good. I would say it was really hot, and it is right now. There are a lot of opportunities available and a lot of open opportunities and a lot of jobs in demand. So what you can do is you can go to LinkedIn and try searching for your skill set, your particular job profile, and you will get an idea, okay, what is the demand of my skill set. So I can't really generalize that, it is good for all the skills, but then for project management, program management, development, app developers, the market is really good. There are a lot of opportunities because when I keep browsing, I see a lot of jobs in that space. So you can definitely try that. I know many of you will be having question and you will ask me, what is the scope of this particular skill set in Toronto, Canada? I might not have an answer to all that. The best way to find it out is go to LinkedIn, just populate your skill set and search for jobs, and you will get an idea, okay, how the market looks like. Overall, the market is good, it's hot, there are a lot of job opportunities, and it's good time to try searching for a job if you're looking for one. So guys, that's about today's video. I hope you found the video helpful, and that's the strategy I followed, and I shared all the tips and techniques that I followed, and it worked out for me, and I landed a job in a month. If you have any particular question, you can drop it in the comment box and I'll reply to that. You can also follow me on Instagram at Humpty02Dumpty. I post a lot of short reels there also on the jobs in demand. Very recently I posted a reel where 6 Ontario jobs were high in demand with 5 years of experience, and they were paying more than $100,000. So yeah, you can follow me on Instagram to get more information in short videos there. And yeah, and you can also subscribe to my channel Humpty2 on YouTube if you haven't done already, and I'll see you in my next video. Till then, you take care. Goodbye.